Welcome, and thank you for accepting our email invitation to visit this site and for playing this information video. My name is Simon of the Willwriters Association EU branch. You're here because you are a professional will writer. Will writing is a pretty staid business, even dull at times. There is a lot of job satisfaction, but not a lot of excitement. Well, that could change for you today, right now in fact, because those very staid folk in Brussels, the EU, have just changed wills and probate legislation across Europe and given you, with help from the WA EU branch, a great will writing opportunity. There is much more detailed and technical information about what I'm describing that we shall be happy to share with you and give you access to. If you are or have been a professional will writer, you're able to register free on this site's subscribe page and access and receive more information about this and 3 further marketing programs that are in the process of unfolding that you should also know something about. But to get you thinking in the right direction, Brussels has introduced sweeping new legislation forcing almost everyone in the English-speaking world who owns property in any of the 25 out of the 28 EU countries to have a new will written, dealing with their overseas property. Those 25 include such places as France, Portugal, Spain, Cyprus, etc., where English-speaking people like to holiday or invest in property or retire. The English-speaking world for this conversation means families living in the UK and the Republic of Ireland, but it would extend to Americans or Canadians, etc., owning property. There are a lot of wills to be written, and we propose that hundreds or even 1,000 or more of these new wills could and should be written by you, an experienced existing will writer. Right now, nearly all of those families have their assets that are in Spain or France, etc., included in a local will, a Spanish or a French will. And there are some of those families with no will at all, which becomes a major disaster that is waiting to happen. Those overseas property owners have to urgently, before mid-August 2015, write a special format of UK or ROI will, which is written in the light of the Brussels IV directive. We expect that can be done with your help if, 1, we show you how to do it, and 2, we show you how to reach that market. To be able to do it, you have to become an expert in a field of will writing where almost no one is expert. But here, at the WA EU, we are expert, and we can make you that too. And most importantly, we can and will help you find, or even find for you, as many UK or ROI-based customers as you can handle. There is no point learning something like this if you cannot reach the market. In this case, however, the market is defined, and for us, and in time for you, easy to reach. Brussels IV is a major opportunity and a rare opportunity for you to up your will writing game. One of our membership secretaries will be happy to call you and to answer any questions you have. You can request a contact call right now using the call request box which is on the subscribe page on this site, or simply email info@willwritersassociation.com with the title Brussels IV perhaps, and your telephone number, a time that's good, and they will call you. The Willwriters Association is now launching a high-profile information campaign to educate and inform those who are affected about the problems they could face, creating prospects for its members. Furthermore, everyone who owns property in the sunny parts of the EU can be identified and contacted by our local WAMS team. That is the Willwriters Association Marketing Services team. WAMS have been doing customer finding for WA EU branch members for years in this way, leading to thousands of wills being written. A good thing is that when you write wills for these owners, they need double the wills, 2 sets in parallel, which mean you earn double. and they expect to pay you a proper fee rate for having the expertise that no one else has, except maybe for a handful of multinational qualified lawyers who charge 5 times your fees. The level of advice and will writing service and skill that you will be put in a position to provide to these families cannot be researched on the internet, certainly not understood and followed any more than brain surgery can be done in that way. Furthermore, those owners will need new and updated tax advice covering their properties overseas. This advice is called Roost, which you can be trained to provide to double your fees yet again. £1,000 in fees is not unusual per client in return for dramatically reducing their exposure to foreign tax, usually by tens if not hundreds of thousands of euros. What is exciting is that you can become a qualified Willwriters Association EU will writer starting today. If you act now and join the WA EU division for the £300 cost of 1 year membership, including our PI cover arrangements, plus the £500 cost of Brussels 4 training, you could be writing these wills by this time next week, or at least in a week or two. This is an urgent marketplace, easy to identify. So if this is an opportunity you would like to take up, arrange to speak now with a membership secretary. Use the online form to request a call, who can offer you flexibility to ensure that you are able to take advantage of these once-in-a-lifetime events and opportunity. We are a members association dedicated to the marketing success of fixed fee home visit will writers who are our members. We do all we can so that you are able to join in the campaign, become one of the team in a way you can afford and cope with. So there is something important for you to think about, and here are those key and exciting important facts again. Over 1 million families have to reconsider, and in 80 to 90% of the cases rewrite their wills disposing of property they own in the EU countries now. Their existing wills are invalid after August 2015. The WA EU can teach you how to find them, and we can assist you in completing that task. Their need is urgent. They want to talk with you. You will earn between double and treble per client what you earn today for a standard UK ROI will. WAMS, our marketing services team, can point you in the direction of hundreds or even thousands or more potential customers, or even identify them for you one by one, as many as you can efficiently handle. These families will also require succession tax advice that you can be trained and accredited to provide to double your earnings yet again. £1,000 per family is routinely earned where tax advice is accepted involving this degree of saving. Membership of the WA EU costs £300 a year. Training to do all of the above relating to Brussels 4 wills costs £500. That training is completed by video training course with a personal, using phone and Skype, tutor steering you through the course. That is a total of £800 in all to join this field of activity where your likely fee from each client will be more than that. You are very welcome to discuss the opportunities with membership secretaries who are available to assist you so that you can take your full share of this very large and very urgent market. Thank you for your time, and we do hope to be able to welcome you to the team. Good day.